through the presentation.
I personally believe that wealth is created in this country by manufacturing, mining, and some degree construction and farming. Everybody else just moves it around. That's how I look at it. And as I said, it's a great career, and you can make real money here without a lot of training. And the myth is, you've heard everything's going to China. Well, things are in China, there's no question. It's mostly the low value things, clothing, maybe the water bottles, not the water certainly, but it's the lower value things. All the high value things are still here. There's still technology over here. So it's not true, it's just not made in China. And of course, everybody thinks these factories are dirty and dark and they're really terrible places to work. I have to tell you, I've been to a lot of them, especially the ones here in Phoenix. It's not that way anymore. And this picture here I've used in other presentations. They aren't done, they really are not. We want you. I saw this in another presentation the other week. I kind of like it. And the manufacturing industry now wants people. You got to show up. That says, who was the comic or person who said that 90% of life is showing up? Who was that? Woody Allen. And you got to show up. I mean, it sounds pretty basic, but if you don't show up, the employers are not going to, they aren't going to want you. It's going to be a problem.
How do we do it? Well, we use, and I say we the industry, not just my company, but we have small machines that do little things, and we have humongous machines that do parts that you wouldn't believe are turned on a machine. Very large parts that go into the mining company, for example, mining industry. David, USA right now has 18.2% of all the manufactured products in the world. China's right behind us though. This is the first time I get to use my little pointer here. 17.6% manufactured. They're right on our heels. So we have to do something to separate that. We are the most productive workers in the world, and we manufacture 2/3 of all what we do, perform 2/3 of all the private sector R&D in the nation. How do you find them? Well, right here. That was stated up front. You come here, it's a one-stop. This is the first place to look. But there are many tools on the internet. You just start looking around. ArizonaTooling.org is the Arizona Tooling and Machining Association, where I'm the president of here locally. National Association of Manufacturers is NAM. And there are many more. You can go to Craigslist and look for positions. You'll see tons. We advertise on Craigslist all the time. What do I need to get to a job in this career field? Well, I swore we did not collaborate on these presentations, but attitude and attendance, really important. Work ethic. Attitude is work ethic. Are you a team player? Do you care about what you're doing, your workmanship? It's important to really want to do what you're doing. Attendance, again, it's pretty obvious. But if you're brilliant, it has little value if you're not at work. What good is that to anybody? Right? Desire to make something, you touched on that as well. A true desire to add value and make a much needed product. What else you need? In this field, in the machining world, it'd be good if you could add 2 and 2 equals 4 and understand that 2, 4, 6, 8, and then the next number, there's a sequence there that, I mean, if you understand that kind of logic, you probably do all right. Sensitivity to detail. In our environment, where these products are used once, or the safety of my grandchildren or whomever on that aircraft is important, those products have to be exact. It's not good enough. Good enough is not good enough in the machining world. It's got to be exact. Willingness to learn a complex discipline. It is complex, and you can progress. It's well-paying. It's challenging. It's a lot of fun. You're adding value. What else do I need? It'd be good if you had a high school diploma or equivalent. Not that it's required. You can do a lot of great things without it, but that's a good start. And here we get to the training. Janice is from EVIT. One of the best places to go and get trained. Maricopa Skills Center at Gateway Community College is another one. Westmec out on the East Valley, and they're all over the state. You just have to look around, but basically if you come to the one stop, they'll guide you on where you should go.